And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Charles Jordan. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, GIGA Ninja CHIKADZE.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here, and let us see what the striker out of Georgia, GIGA CHIKADZE, has to offer. Outside the octagon, this man has a foundation to raise money for cancer. One of the best human beings on this roster. As far as the in-octagon stuff, a scary proposition for any of the elite lightweights. You know about the liver kick, as he calls the GIGA kick. This man has every strike in the book, as a lot of his featherweight opposition can attest. And if he can win this fight tonight, ideally by knockout, may get a title fight before the end of the year.
Good defense blocking that punch. That is a damaging kick that lands.
All right, so he can do it all. We build him as a well-rounded fighter, but he goes for the elbow here in tight early.
That's on full display. Everything that he is as a mixed martial artist is on full display with that strike. He's not limited to just kicks and punches. He can do it all inside the octagon.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. He's got that single collar tie. Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this time.
Thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. Oh, right hand. That one was going to end the fight. Yep. Oh, big right hand. There it is again. Look at that.
He's hurt now. Flipped him with the jab. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
CHIKADZE gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the line. Best head kicks you'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round, so the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So, back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Second round underway. Now lands a solid punch there. Unable to connect with a right hook. his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the game.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now, because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
That shot blocked by Charles Jourdain. All right, so some fatigue striking, I guess you would call it here. He is landing, but just not inflicting much damage because his stamina is on low. And he comes through with a big knee. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing himself.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Big knee.
Oh, good series of knees by him there, working the head, working the body. He is going all over the place tonight.
He is using that knee to really dictate where the fight takes place.
Well, shades of Anthony Showtime Pettis against Tony Ferguson, just masked in blood. This is not looking good.
Yeah, it was like all Ferguson fighters, right? He would just destroy people, and that's exactly what he looks like right now. He looks like he has been on the receiving end of all the elbows thrown by Tony Ferguson. His cut is really bad. Connects with a beautiful jab.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Final seconds.
Good round.
All right, that is the end of the round. Charles Jourdain's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's paying for it. Now, somebody's going to have to save him.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the ref... And that'll do it!
Holy smokes!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a performance by this young man, knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
All right, let's get to the official decision. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 8 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Charles Jourdain.
All right, so there he is, the new UFC featherweight champion. Kind of looks like the after party has already started in the octagon. I know you'll be there shortly, Jim.
I mean, it's going to be a great night. Look, I wasn't on his bandwagon on the way to the octagon, but I'm solely on it on the way out as he's going out there with that championship. I'll be at the party. It's going to be a great, fun time. John, you can come with me if you want.
You got a +1 tonight?
I got a +1, baby.
I'll be there.
Keep to myself and I'm not too hyped, so nobody saw when I dipped inside. Money in the bank if I grip this mic, I'll send when I box no rips inside.